Good morning, ladies. Today, we are really going to work a lot on the balance of the ankles, toning of the legs, shins, and calves, as well as the hips. All you're going to need is a set of 5-pound dumbbells today. This workout is corresponding with tone workout number 13. Let's go ahead and get started with 15 minutes of full body warm-ups. Hands on the hips, feet hip width apart. We're going to go up on the toes, back on the heels. Up on the toes, back on the heels, belly button into the spine. Make sure that heel comes up right behind the toes. Make sure the ankles aren't bowing out. High on the toes, back on the heels. Give me 5, 4. We're going to be challenging those shins and calves a lot today. 2, last one. Now bring the feet wide, arms wide, hips facing the front, and we're going to twist the upper torso. Hands come behind the mid-back. Twist, center, and twist. Hips stay facing forward. Big exhale as those hands come behind the shoulder blades. Give me 4 more each side. And 3, 2, last one each direction. Now let's warm up those hips and those hamstrings. We're going to be working those a lot later too. Arms out parallel to the floor, feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels. We're going to squat back and kick. Squat back and kick. Feet come across the body up to that opposite hand. Arms stay parallel to the floor as the rear and hips come back and down, hips up and forward. Rear back and down, hips up and forward. Give me 2 more each side. Last one each side. Now we're going to bring the hands to the mid-back, draw the shoulders, elbows back, work on that posture. Now we're going to warm up the quads, rock and kick. Heel to the rear, knee to the ground, belly button to the spine. Stick that chest out. 4 more each side. 3, 2, last one each direction. Now let's warm up the hips and the hamstrings some more. We're going to step wide to the side, kick with the other foot, cross, feet are flat, come down, tap the toes, come up through the heels and apart. Kick, cross, tap the toes, come up through the heels. Side to side. Down and up through the heels. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Let me adjust my screen a bit here. Good morning. Now we're going to work on our balance, opening up the hips, plant the left leg, right foot's going to come forward and down. Front corner and down, opening up those hips. Working on those ankles, warming them up. We're going to be working those ankles a ton today. Bring that foot to the back. Back corner. Out to the side. Front corner. Finish out straight ahead. Switch sides, forward and down. Working it back. Front corner and down. Out to the side. Back corner. Straight back. Tighten the rear. Again to the back. Back corner, out to the side, front corner, finish out straight ahead. Now we're going to work on our mind-body coordination. We're going to go into that goblet squat and reach. Feet are hip width apart, toes are in front of the heels. We're going to reach up nice and tall and then forward, beneath, come into a squat and hold, rear and hip slow. One arm up, the other, and stand up nice and tall. If you're just hopping on, you're just going to need a set of 5-pound bells today. I have a little bit different kind of a workout plan today. This is a great workout for people that are runners and for anyone that needs to work on their balance. So we're going to be working a lot on the balance of the ankles and then strengthening and toning the shins and the calves, as well as working the legs, hips, and glutes a ton. I love this workout. It's going to really help keep you healthy and injury-free this spring. Forward, beneath, rear back and down, squat and hold. One arm, the other, come up, knees stay over the heels. Rear and hips stay behind those knees. Forward, beneath, rear and hips back and down. Come up through those heels, curling the toes up. Give me 5 more. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one, forward, beneath, squat and hold, rear low. One arm, the other, and come up. Bring those hands down. Bring your feet wide, push the knees to the back. Bring those hands as low as you can as you stretch out those hamstrings in the back. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up through those heels. We're going to get our heart rate up there. We're going to go into jacks or modified jacks, 30 seconds. In 2, 1. Let's do it. Feet wide, feet together. Open up those hips. Bring the feet back hip width apart. Fingertips touching over the head, touching the legs at the bottom. If you're doing modified, lean into it. Chest towards the knees. Bring the other foot wide out to the side. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now breathe from the belly, catch the breath as you roll the shoulders to the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the front. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, guys, we're going to go to the wall. Start by challenging those legs a little more. Feet hip width apart. Rest that back against the wall. If you don't have an open space, you can go into a squat and hold. Walk those feet out. Lower the rear till the hips are behind the knees. Knees should stay over the heels. Toes in front of the heels. Pull that belly button to the spine. Don't rest those hands on the legs. Bring them to the wall. Push everything behind you. Push that belly button into the spine. Spine into the wall. Extend the neck. Lift the head. Curl the toes up to challenge those quads even more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up the wall. All right, let's warm up that upper body now. Feet wide, arms wide, circles to the front. Small circles, warming up those shoulders, toning the underarms. Now engage the core by tilting the pelvis forward, squeezing the glutes together, pulling the belly button into the spine. Hold it here. Focus and breathe. We're halfway there. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down. Arms are going to come back up. Let's reverse that circle to the back. Engage the core again. Tilt that pelvis forward. Tighten the rear. Push all that energy from the shoulders through your body into the heels, into the floor. Push through that pain in the shoulders. I know they're on fire. Keep pushing. Keep breathing. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down. Let's push it away. Shoulder shrugs. Shoulders up high, palms down low. Shoulders to the ears, pushing down to the floor. High and low. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the arms out to the side. Let's go into over-unders. One hand over and then the other. One hand and the other. Opening up the chest, strengthening the back and those shoulders. Don't let your hips come forward. Keep them right over the heels. No arching or swaying of the back. Give me 5. And switch. 4. And switch. 3. And 2. Last one each side. Now bring those hands down. Arms are going to come straight forward. Palms touching each other. We're going to open in the back. Open up. Again, try not to sway those hips. We don't want the hips to come forward. We're opening up the chest, strengthening the back. Open, close, breathe out, close, breathe out, close. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those hands down. Let's go into windmills. Push that away. One arm across the body and out. The other, and now both. Again, one arm, the other, and both. Pushing it all the way through the fingertips. Two more sets. Last set. Now the neck. We're going to look to the side, center, and switch. Center, side, center, and switch. Center. One more. Now, up to your ceiling, down to the floor. And ceiling, floor, waking that neck up. Last one, ceiling and floor. Roll that neck all the way around in a big circle. And reverse. Okay, we're going back to the wall. I'm going to go into another wall sit or a squat and hold. You want to add some difficulty with me, you can raise those arms over the head. Walk the feet out, knees in front of the hips. Elbows out to the side, wrists and elbows to the wall. Push that belly button into the spine, spine into the wall. We're holding it here for 30 seconds. Challenge and push yourself. Now let's challenge those hips. We're going to be working a lot later. Bring those knees wide. Curl the toes up. Challenge the quads. Focus and breathe. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax and come up the wall. Now we're going to finish out our warm-up down on the mat. I'm going to start with a plank, however you're comfortable. I'm going to start on the hands and knees. Palms or elbows underneath the shoulders, knees wide under the hips. You're going to glide the knees back or extend the legs in 3, 2, and 1. Knees and feet hip width apart. Rear is low. Glutes are engaged in the back. Belly button's pulled into the spine. Hips are lifted up by the inner core. In between the hips and the rear. Pull that belly button in. Push those shoulder blades together in the back. Pushing down through the elbows or the back of the palms into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down to the mat. Extend the legs, point the toes, plant the hands, and extend the arms, stretching out the lower back. Big breath. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring the rear all the way back to the heels. We're going to bring the knees out wide to challenge those hips. Even more, keep the rear at the heels. As we come into child's pose, extend those arms as far as you can till that rear wants to pop up off those heels. Drop the elbows, drop the forehead to the ground. Hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hands, rock up and forward on the hands and the knees. Hands and knees are wide. We're going to go into bird dog. Reaching out, opposite arm, opposite leg. Come back to center. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Back to center. Hands wide. Knees wide. Hands come back under the shoulders. Knees come wide under the hips. Limbs are parallel to the floor. Foot is flexed, not pointed. Belly button's pulled into the spine. Keep that neck relaxed. Looking down at the floor. Big exhale as you extend. 5 more each side. 4 more each side. 3, 2, last one, each direction. And relax. Now we're going to go on our back. Gonna fire up those glutes with glute bridges. Feet are hip width apart. Fingertips towards the heels, roll the shoulder blades underneath you, curl the toes up to the ceiling. As you push through those heels, extend the hips high, rear tight, and come down and relax. Up high, rear tight, come down and relax. Hips come straight up, tighten those glutes together, and then rear comes straight down. If you find your knees are coming forward over the toes, you can walk those feet out further away from the rear. Knees should not move. Big breath out as you lift. Squeeze those glutes together. Curl those toes up to challenge the quads a little more. Give me 7 more, and then we're holding at the top. And 6, 5, and 4, 3, and 2. Last one, let's hold at the top. Hold it there, squeeze the glutes together. Hips in line with the knees and the shoulders at the top. You're flat in the back. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down to the floor. All right, guys, we're gonna get started from a standing position today, just with our body weight. We're gonna do a great balancing exercise that, again, is perfect for people that are regular runners or looking to strengthen their ankles and work on their balance. It's a great mind-body coordination exercise. So you're really gonna have to think about it. So I'm gonna demonstrate first. And if you don't get it the first time, just keep in mind you might get it the second round. Don't get frustrated. I got frustrated many times when I was learning this exercise. They're called hamstring salutations. So you're gonna work on the balance of the ankles and opening up the hips, stretching out the legs. These are great to do before running. So we're gonna be in a split stance. Right foot is in front, left foot in back. Your right leg is straight, left leg is bent, and your body weight in that left leg, okay, in the left foot. So we're gonna have the body weight in the back, and then we're gonna shift forward. Body weight in the front. Front leg straight, back leg straight. Join me. Front leg straight, back leg straight. Front leg straight, back leg straight. Body weight in the back, body weight in the front. Body weight in the back, body weight in the front. Now as you lean forward and move that body weight in the front, make sure that back heel stays on the ground. It's gonna stretch out that back calf. Body weight in the back, body weight in the front. Give me 3 more. 2 more. Last one, body weight in the back, body weight in the front. Let's switch legs. Left leg in front, right leg in back. Left leg is straight, right leg is bent. Body weight's in the back. Body weight in the front. Body weight in the back. Body weight in the front. Pull the belly button to the spine. Work on the core to help you achieve proper balance. Make sure the toes are in front of those heels. Your feet are out at an angle. Make sure that back heel's on the floor. Front leg straight. Back leg straight. Front leg straight. Back leg straight. Body weight in the back. And then the front. 2 more. Body weight in the back. And then finish out in the front. So there's also a whole series of arm exercises you can do with that exercise once you master it to really increase the stretch and the dynamic warm-up. I have a whole video on YouTube about that as well if you're interested. It's great to use before running. All right, now we're going to go into alternating T stance. So another balance exercise. We're going to bring the hands out to the side in a T. If it feels more natural for you, you can also bring the hands out in front of your torso, but I'm going to be bringing mine out to the side of the shoulders. So we're gonna plant our right foot, pushing through that right heel, soft bend in the knee as we bring our arms out. Chest comes forward and down. Find a focal point. Don't feel like you have to look at me. Bringing that heel up, chest forward and down, and then come back to center. Again, don't get frustrated with this one. We're switching sides. This is my bad side. Don't be surprised If one side is more difficult for you than the other, soft bend in the knee as you push through that heel. Bringing the other heel up, chest forward and down, belly button to the spine. Keep your focus on that focal point across the room. Inhale down. Exhale up. The goal is ultimately to get into flat back. If you don't get here today, good to have goals, right? Think about your ankles as you lower that chest forward and down. Think about that ankle, how it's supporting all of your body weight. If this is increasingly too difficult for you today, you can turn a folding chair or a kitchen chair around backwards and use it for support as you grab and hold onto it and elevate the heel up towards the ceiling. Give me 2 more each side. Slow movement. 1 more each side. Don't lose sight of your focal point. And switch. Excellent. All right, now we're gonna grab our bells. We're gonna go into a shoulder exercise that is still gonna work on the balance of the ankles. So we're gonna be in split stance again. Your front leg is bent this time, back leg is straight, that back heel is on the ground again so that you're feeling that great stretch in the back of the calf. Elbows are at your side and arms are to 90 degrees. Body weight's in that front foot. And we're gonna scoop and lift those bells. So we're gonna come forward and scoop, arms stay at 90 degrees and pull them back to your hips. Forward and scoop. Make sure you're not leaning back here, you're leaning into that front foot, forward and scoop. Keeping that back heel on the ground. Toes should be in front of the heels. Arms stay at 90 degrees. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And relax. Let's switch legs. Left leg in front is bent, right leg is straight. Back heel on the ground, body weight in that front foot. Elbows at 90 degrees. Come forward and up. Body weight in that front foot. Make sure you're not leaning back. Keep that 90-degree bend as you work the shoulders. These get heavy really fast. That's why we're not using anything higher than 5 pounds today. Lean into that foot. Give me 5 more. 5 and 4, 3, 2, last one. And relax. Now we're gonna go into a familiar exercise, that double bicep curl. Feet hip width apart, knuckles to the back, elbows to the side. Forward and up, squeeze the bicep, forward and down, release. Forward and up, squeeze the bicep, forward and down, release. Keeping the elbows glued to your hips. We don't want them coming forward, and we don't want them coming out wide. Keep them glued to your hips. Try to bring the bells to the shoulders. Tilt the pelvis forward, tighten the rear together. And now focus on resisting gravity. Squeeze at the top and then resist gravity and slow down. Squeeze at the top, resist gravity and slow it down. Give me 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Now we're gonna work those shins and the calves. Another balancing exercise. We're gonna do heel pulses. Feet hip width apart, toes in front of the heels. We're gonna come up on the toes, heels up off the ground, and drop the heels about 1 inch or 2 off the floor. Lift again and drop. Lift and drop. Now speed it up. Up and down. We're doing this for 30 seconds. Belly button to the spine. Your shins and your calves are gonna be on fire. Your ankles are probably gonna wanna bend out, so push those knees together. Challenge and push. Challenge and push. 15 seconds, you can do it. Find a focal point, breathe, push those knees together. You got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Woo! Woo, those are hard. All right, we're going down to the floor. Gonna work the hips and the glutes. You don't need any equipment. We're just using the body weight for the rest of the exercises on the floor. I'm gonna start on the hands and knees. I'm gonna tone the hips and the glutes with leg extension rainbows. So hands under the shoulders, knees hip width apart. We're gonna extend the left leg, flex the left foot. We're gonna lift that heel up high to the ceiling, cross over that right foot, lift up and lower behind the rear. Lift, cross, lift, and lower. 10 more. Higher you bring that foot, the more you're gonna feel it in the glute. Keep that foot flexed. Don't point the toes. Lift, cross, lift, and lower. Now focus on that right hip. It should stay right over the right knee. Don't let it come out to the side. Give me 4 more. 4 and 3, 2, last one. Lift, cross, lift, and lower. All right, I know you felt the burn on that one. Let's switch sides, extend that right leg, flex the right foot. We're gonna lift, cross, lift, and lower. Lift, cross over that left foot and lower. 10 more. Bring that heel high. 8, left hip over the left knee. Give me 5 and 4, 3, embrace the burn, 2, last one, lift, cross, lift, and lower. Now we're gonna go on our back, work those hips and the glutes a little more. On the back, we're gonna go into single leg glute bridges, feet hip width apart, fingertips to the heels. Let's walk the feet out till the heels are about 8 inches from the rear. We're gonna extend the right leg, flex the right foot. We're gonna push through that left heel as we lift the rear and the hips up, and the thighs are parallel. I don't want the legs up here or down here. Knees should be in line, thighs parallel, and come back down. Lift and lower. So make sure you're not just bringing the leg up, that the hips in the rear are also coming off the ground. Push through that left heel. We're working on the stability of that left ankle, strengthening that glute. Lift the hips up, rear tight. Hips up, rear tight. 7, 6, 5, feel the burn, lift, and 3, 2, last one, and relax. We're switching sides. Keep that heel about 8 inches from the body on the other side. Flex the left foot. We're gonna lift and lower. Thighs parallel and lower. Knees parallel and lower. Hips high, rear high, up and down. 7 and 6, 5, 4, breathe, 2, last one, and relax. Now we're gonna extend the right leg. This time we're gonna start with our toes pointed. We're gonna do painting leg raises. We're gonna lift, flex at the top, and lower. Point, lift, flex, and lower. 10 more. Try to bring that foot up over the hip. Soft bend in the knee. That's gonna help your lower back. Point, lift, flex, and lower. Stretch out those hamstrings, stretch out that back. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Point, lift, flex, and lower. Let's switch sides. Start with the pointed foot. We're gonna lift, flex, lower. Point, lift, flex, lower. 10 more. Keep that knee softly bent. Try to bring that foot over the hip. Give me 5 more. 5 and 4, 3 and 2. Last one. Point, lift, flex, and lower. All right, guys, we're going back to the top. See if you mastered those hamstring salutations. Starting with just the body weight. We're gonna be in a split stance. Right foot in front, left foot in back. Front leg straight, back leg bent. Body weight in that back leg, in the back foot. Toes in front of the heels. We're gonna have the body weight in the back. And then shift forward, body weight in the front. Body weight in the back. Body weight in the front. Front leg straight. Back leg straight. Front leg straight. Back leg straight. Inhale and exhale. 5 more. Back heel stays on the ground, especially as you come forward. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one. Inhale and exhale forward. Switching sides. Left foot in front, right foot in the back. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Ready? Body weight in the back. Body weight in the front. Body weight in the back. Body weight in the front. Toes in front of those heels. Back heel stays on the ground. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Give me 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Inhale back. And then exhale forward. All right, now we're going to go into that alternating T stance. I'm going to start with the right leg, planting that right foot. Soft bend in the knee as we push through that heel. Going to bring our arms out to the side or forward as we bring the chest forward and down. Heel comes back and up. Find that focal point, whatever it may be. Find that focal point. Don't let those eyes move. Pull the belly button into the spine. Core supports your center of gravity. Keep that knee softly bent. That's going to help your balance too. Inhale down. Exhale up. Think about that ankle. It's okay if it's shaking, it's supporting all your body weight. Challenge that ankle. Give me 3 more each side. Forward and down. Heel back and up. 2 more each side. One more each direction. And finish it out. Excellent effort this morning. Let's grab those bells. We're going to go into that split stance again, into the runner's raise. Right foot is in front, left foot in back. Back heel on the ground, front leg bent, back leg straight. Body weight in that front foot. Elbows at 90 degrees. We're going to scoop the bells. We're going to come forward and up, scoop, and tuck those elbows back. Bells start perpendicular and then they end parallel to the floor. Forward and up, scoop. And bring those elbows back. Forward and up, scoop. Bring those elbows back. Keep that back heel on the ground. Push it into the floor behind you. Give me 6 more. Keep that body weight in the front foot. 5, 4. Belly button into the spine. 3, 2. Last one. and relax. Let's switch legs. Left leg's bent, right leg straight, back heel on the ground. Body weight in the front, elbows at 90 degrees. Let's scoop and lift, scoop and lift. Never losing that 90-degree bend with the arms. Give me 10. Breathe out. 8. Back heel on the ground. 6. Body weight in the front. And 4. 3. 2. Last one. And relax. Now let's work on those double bicep curls. Feet hip width apart, elbows to the side, knuckles to the back. Forward and up, squeeze. Slowly release. Forward and up, squeeze. And release. Tilt the pelvis forward. Squeeze the glutes together. Pull the belly button into the back. Work that lower body while you're working the upper body again. Resist gravity on the way down. Squeeze. Resist. Squeeze. Resist. 7 more. 7 and 6. 5. Core and glutes engaged. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And relax. Going right into those heel pulses. Feet hip width apart. Toes in front of the heels. Lift the heels up and lower an inch from the ground. Up and lower. Now speed it up. Up and down. Don't let those ankles bend out. Push the knees in. Up and down. Challenge the shins, the calves, and those ankles. Find a focal point. Breathe into it. You got 15 seconds. You can do it. Bring those knees in. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those heels down. Let's go down to the floor. You're done with your bells. I'm going to start on the hands and knees. We do those quad leg extension rainbows. Shoulders over the palms, hips over the knees. We're going to extend the left leg, flex that left foot. We're going to lift, cross, lift and lower. Lift, cross, lift and lower. Heel comes high, cross, and behind that hip. Lift, cross, lift and lower. 8, 7, right hip over the right knee. 5, lift that heel higher. 4, challenge and push. 3, and 2. Last one, lift, cross, lift, and lower. Switching legs. Ready? We're going to lift high, cross over that left foot, and lower. Lift high, cross, lift, and lower. 10 more. Left hip stays over the left knee. Don't let it drop. 8. Lift that heel higher. 7. You're here early. Continue working hard. You're here. Put in the most effort that you can this morning. 5. 4. 3. Lift high. Last one. Lift, cross, lift, and lower. Done with those, guys. Let's go on the back. Single leg glute bridges. Heels are about 8 inches from the rear, fingertips to the heels. Extend the right leg, flex the right foot. Push through that left heel as we lift up, thighs parallel and come down. Lift up, knees parallel and come down. Give me 10 more. Hips high, lift that rear up off the ground. At the top, your knees, your hips, and your shoulders should be aligned just like a regular glute bridge. If they're not, push those hips higher. Big breath out. Think about that left ankle that's supporting your body weight. Give me 5 more. 5, 4. Breathe. 2. Last one. And relax. Switch sides. Right heel about 8 inches from the rear. Push through that right heel as you lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. 10 more. Knees parallel. thighs parallel, hips in line with the ankles, the knees, and the shoulders. Rear high, breathe out. Give me 5 and 4. Hips high, don't lose it. Glutes together, give me 2 more. Last one, and relax. We're gonna bend those knees. We're gonna go into painting leg raises to finish it out. Extend the right leg, point those toes. We're gonna lift, flex, and lower. Point, lift, flex, and lower. Soft bend in the knee to support the back. Point, lift, flex, lower. 8 more. Breathe out. 7. Exhale. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Excellent job. Last one. Lift, flex, and lower. Finish out on the other side. Start with a pointed foot. We're gonna lift, flex, and lower. Bring that foot high over that hip. 10 more. 9. Breathe out as you lower. 8. 7. Soft bend in the knee. 6. 5. And 4. Breathe out. 3. And 2. Last one. Point, lift, flex, and lower. Nice job. Let's stretch out those quads. Let's roll over on the side. Bend that top leg. Bring the heel to the rear. Tilt the pelvis forward. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. And roll around to the other side. I'm going to do the other side. Bring that heel to the rear. Tilt the pelvis forward. Stretch out that quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's stand up and finish stretching it out. I'm going to bring those feet wide. Clasp the hands. Tilt the pelvis forward. Tighten the rear and reach up. And bend through those heels as you bend to the side. And back to center. And switch to the other side, pushing through those heels. Back to center. Flip the wrists. Push away, push the heels into the floor, pushing in both directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those hands apart. We're going to meet again together behind the rear. Soft bend in the knees as the chest comes forward. Hands come back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And now bring the head to the ground. Hands come up, pushing through those heels. Feel that great stretch in your back and your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down, tilt the pelvis forward. Now we're going to bring one arm across the body, other hand comes underneath and pulls inward. Don't pull on the shoulder or the elbow, hand should be in between. 2, 1, and release. Let's switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, swing that arm over the head, grab your ear, pull away, drop your shoulder. Feel that great stretch in your neck and your shoulder. 3, 2, 1, and release, and switch sides. Pull away and drop the opposite shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Thanks so much for joining me early this morning, ladies. I look forward to seeing you online next week for another new workout. Have an awesome week and enjoy the weather. Bye-bye.